Steffi. Thanks for having me today and welcoming me into your home. So, just to make sure I understand kind of the plan for today, you've hired me as a personal organizer, and we're going to go through some of your makeup items today. All right. So I know you have a few different sets of things that you'd like us to go through together. So today we're going to do makeup, and then I understand you have some books. See them back here? Okay. And then some of your hair items, and then just maybe some of your kind of like junk drawer type of baskets. Okay. So we can schedule all of those. We're obviously not going to do all of those today. So, no problem. So, thanks for pulling out all of the items that you want to go through today. Just going to go over those with you really quick. So, you brought out, I'm not going to lift this bag because it's a crinkly plastic bag. It might be a little loud. So, you have quite a few items here in this bag. Different makeup items that you want us to go through today. Perfect. So I'll just kind of pull those out and go through them. Then you have just this bag here, this fabric bag, and you have some random items in here as well. These are mostly glass, it looks like. Okay, we'll go through those. You have this empty bag that we can add some things to. Cute animals. You have your kind of everyday makeup basket here you wanted to go through as well. So we'll go through that. And then while we're not necessarily getting rid of anything, you have your brushes so we can test any products on you if you're unsure if you want to keep them or get rid of them. Okay, perfect. And then you gave me a couple palettes here that we'll go through as well. I brought a little makeup wipe, and you have that spray so we can remove anything we test on you. I brought my pens, and I am going to be using my clipboard to write down anything you throw away. So you have record, and I'll email it to you after today's session. So I do have a bunch of colored pens. Is there a certain color that you like that you want me to use today? We will use that, and we're going to just go ahead and jump right into it. So to start off, I'm just going to put your name on this clipboard. Can you remind me your phone number? And what's a good email for me to email you this list later today? So I have an unused and donated column, and then a thrown away column. So if there's just, obviously there's going to be items you want to get rid of, and they're going to need to be thrown in the trash. And then there might be some that aren't really used and we can donate. All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this bag. And like I said, if you want to try anything, you let me know. I have this spray that is a great makeup remover, and we'll just spray it on and wipe off any test products. Set that over there. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is a milk makeup skin tint stick. It's this little roll on. It's definitely used. It looks like it's kind of starting to spew some products. This is 30% SPF. And it expired 2 years ago in May of 24. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. Okay. Put that in the pile over there. Next, I see quite a few lip products. So I'm gonna grab a few of these so we can just roll through them. I think that's good for now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lip products here. And I'm just going to show you them. If you need to test them, let me know. Okay, so we have the Wine Not Strawberry Rose Lip Tints. Looks pretty empty. It does. Okay, and I'll just write these at the end of this section. We have a Strawberry Pound Cake Gloss. Pretty full still. Looks good. I'm gonna keep that one. Okay. We have this little Urban Decay California Honey. Beautiful unused lipstick. Okay, keep it. We have a Sephora Cream Lip Stain in Deep Red. Looks unused. Alright. And we have a Victoria's Secret Gloss and Balm Stick in red as well. Toss. Okay. That's an old one, I think, yeah. I don't know if they sell these kind anymore or not. Alright, we have a Kylie Lip Kit sample. This one is of Candy K color. Looks unused. Sure. Okay. And then looks really cute on you. Okay. Do you want to take it off? Sure. All right. The last one that I have is, I can't see the brand name. It's really worn, but it's in the color Bear. It looks a bit used, but get rid of it. Okay, so I have these three we're going to get rid of. I'll go ahead and write these down. If I just write VS for Victoria's Secret, you'll know, right? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just put all 3 of these in the pile right behind me with your Milk Makeup Skin Tint Bar. Alright, let's keep going. So I have this Honey Jared Clean Whip Cleanser sample. It feels full, and it just says 12 months after opening. Oh wait, so this one did expire a few years ago. Okay, we're gonna get rid of it. Few concealers in here, it looks like. Yeah, I know what you mean. You gotta have some different ones to mix. So I have 6 that I pulled here. I'll just go through them, okay? And if you want to test them, we can. So first off, I'm grabbing the one that looks empty to me. I think we can just toss this one. It's an elf. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna toss that. Okay, next I have a NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. It looks quite full, not expired. I want to test it. Sorry, I got some right, like a blob of it that I don't want on you. There we go. Let me grab this little sponge. I think that works really well as a, I would say a contour, not a concealer. Yeah. You want to keep it? All right. Next, we have another one of those same elf containers. It looks to be in the same shade and empty as well. Toss it. Okay. And then I have another elf that looks full, and this one is in the matte. The other ones were satin. Want to test it? All right, I'm going to go under eyes with this one. And I'll get a brush and blend this for you, okay? Okay. Matches your skin really nicely. You want to go ahead and keep it? Okay. I have a trace stick. This can be highlight or a concealer, it looks like. It's definitely been used, and it looks to be about at the very end. Yeah. Okay, we'll throw it away. And then we have this Tarte Shape Tape. We have 2 It's a sample. Yeah, let's try it. So I'm gonna do this one on your in between your eyes right here, okay? All right. Where'd that other brush I just had go? There it is. Okay, I'm just gonna blend that in. Honestly, I think all three of them are good. I would keep them. They do match. Okay, we'll keep them. All right, so I'm gonna throw away these. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off as well, off of your skin, all three of those concealers. Alright, I'll just write these down. That's two of the e.l.f. concealers. I've gotten rid of 7 items so far. So we'll go ahead and continue. I'm gonna just adjust my leg here. So you have quite a few of these. Let's go move on to these ones. So I've got these 4 mini palettes. I think there's one back here too. Any others? Yeah, here's one. Okay, so I've got 3, 4, 6. Again, these are going to be little sample mini palette type things. So I'm going to start off with these. These are these little Mary Kay sample palettes. And I'm just going to pop one open. This one is the Midnight Star. So they have these little tiny things in them. This is Ballerina Pink. And this one is Shimmering Lilac. These are like obviously not really used, but I think they're also kind of, I don't want to say collectibles, but these are definitely like throwbacks. So you might want to just keep them just for that reason alone. Alright, those in the keep pile. Then we have this Relayer Dream So Big. It is an eyeshadow duo. Doesn't look much used. I'm not sure it's been used at all. Maybe swatched. Okay. Let's go ahead and donate that one. And then we have the Body Shop. This one is the eye color in matte ombre. Does look used a bit. Yeah. Hold on, let me get a brush. I'll just do this one on your eyelid, obviously. I don't know where else we would be doing it. Not too much fallout, that's good. Okay. I like this, it blends out really nicely for a smoky eye. Okay, let's keep it. And then I have this Color Design Off the Rack Metallic. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna just do the other eye. That one is really like metallic-y. I'm not sure I love that. Same. Okay, let's get rid of that one as well. We'll donate the one, and that one's used, so we're gonna get rid of it. I'll just go ahead and wipe this for you. I feel like the sprayer is starting to go bad on this one. So we're going to donate this real layer. Mini palette. And then we're going to throw away this Color Design mini palette. Great. We're making a lot of progress, so all right, let's switch up from the bag for a little bit and go to your little everyday kind of kit here. We do want to make sure we have time to get through this. So I'm assuming this is kind of what just sits under your bathroom sink or whatever. All right, so let's just get to it. I'm just going to start off right at the top. We have a Boo scrunchie. Very cute. It's this one's lavender. Use that as like a pull your hair up, brush your teeth, that type of thing. Okay. Then we have a reusable makeup wipe. Okay. Keep that. All right, next we have a Laneige lip sleeping mask. I think I said that wrong. I forget how you say it. This is super empty. All right, I'm gonna put that in the throwaway pile. Let me grab a drink of coffee before it gets cold. Super good. Okay, we have an Urban Decay. I think this is Hydromaniac. This feels really light. And it appears to be expired. I think it's empty, honestly. Okay, get rid of that. Do you need to keep it so you remember your shade or anything? No? Okay. Just move on. Next thing we have is a Too Faced blush. This is Peach Beach Perfect Blush Blush. Definitely has been used. Blushes, though, my opinion, they can last like forever, and they try to get you to throw them away, but I just keep them. So if you like it, You want to try it on? Make sure it still looks good on you. I'm sure it does, but let's try it out. Let's get a fluffy brush here. Sorry, got the lid stuck. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that nice pink. Not a lot of fallout. Good product. Do you want to do both cheeks or one? All right. Sorry. Do that again. I think that looks really pretty. Get a little bit more. Oh, you gotta keep this. It's really pretty. You're good with that? We're gonna keep it. Okay, good. Good choice. Alright, so let's keep going. We have this e.l.f. makeup mist and setting spray. Let's make sure it still works. Still works. It seems pretty full. Okay. Sorry, stuff's falling out. So next I have these clips. Looks like they're your makeup clips for like doing your makeup. Let's just that's cute. Let's do the other side. Ready? What do you think? All right. Okay, and then this side. Okay. Do you want to just do two and keep the other ones? Because you really never need 4 at a time. Okay, so you have the purple set. And then you just have the kind of like bright springy sets. These cute little bright sets. Alright, keep those. Oh good, then I'll get rid of the other ones. Let me just write this so I don't get behind. So we're gonna put the Urban Decay foundation. Laneige lip mask. I think that's it, right? Yeah, we're keeping these ones. Oh, and the clips. 2 alligator clips. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to keep going through the baskets. So next you have a more empty concealer. I think it's the same one again. And then you have a new one. Alright, so we'll keep the new one obviously, get rid of this one. And I'm just going to update the e.l.f. concealer to 3. It was 2. So we now have 2 of these cocoa butter lip mask products. They are not expired and they feel full. Alright, so we will donate one and keep the other. Keep both? Okay. I will not write it down. Charger, never been used, I'm not sure. It's just your regular like Android looking charger. Donate it? Okay. Next we have a brow tint. This one looks full, but we also have a actual new one. Is this still your shade? We can find out. Okay, just gonna go ahead and run this over on the brow. Definitely still your shade. Okay, keeping both of those. I have a sponge. Looks pretty dirty. Throw away. All right. One of these little hair bands. Okay. Looks like, what was your blush brush? And then we have two unopened fingernail files. All right, I'm gonna add these back in. Put your clips back in. Basically, I'm gonna put everything in that you're keeping. And then we'll write everything else up for throwing away that I haven't already put in there. So I think I just need to add the sponge. Got everything else. All right. Do you want me to take any of that off? Just get that off of your. There you go. Okay, so we're done the basket. I am going to go ahead and move on to this cloth bag that you have. It sounds like it has a lot of glass items, so let's go ahead and get into that. So this one looks to have a lot of body sprays, perfumes, that type of thing. So let's just get right into it. The first one I see here is a Pacifica Blue Moon. This one is water, lavender, and currant. It smells really nice. Really nice. I like this one. But it appears, other than what I just squirted, to be mostly empty. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. I'm going to try to not overwhelm your senses here with all these scents. Next, we have a vanilla bourbon, number 9, and it also appears mostly empty. It smells nice though. Empty and trash. Okay. What else do we have in here? Vanilla Skin Mini. It's very light. I don't hate it. I don't love it. What about you? I mean, it's definitely full. Donate. Okay. So I have these two tallow face moisturizing creams, but mostly empty. That one has no scent. This one looks like it's a lavender. And it smells really good, but it's definitely empty. you could keep the little containers if you wanted to kind of do something with them. Just upcycle them in some way. Yeah? Okay, I'll set those aside for you. We have a heavy cream hair and body fragrance mist. Donate? Okay, we'll donate both of those. And this one is an Indian coconut nectar hair and body mist by Pacifica. This is one of my favorites. Let's just do a little. Very, very fresh, and love this one. Okay, let's lock it. Okay, then we have a few serums. We have a Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. Appears to be empty. An Aveeno Calm and Restore Halfway Full. And an e.l.f. Holy Hydration that is empty. Okay, put these aside. Sorry. And we'll keep this one or throw it away. Donate? Okay. I would say throw away because it's halfway empty. Alright, let me write those down. So we're going to get the donation of those two body perfumes. Heavy Cream and Vanilla Skin. Yep, I agree. Okay, and so we're going to get rid of Aveeno serum. e.l.f. serum. We're going to get rid of the Mix Bar number 9. And the Pacifica Blue Moon. And then you're going to upcycle those two containers. And then we are also going to get rid of the Scalp Love serum bottle. Okay. Our list is growing of things that we are getting rid of. I'm going to put these jars back in this bag for you because you are going to keep those. Alright. Then I'll put these here. We also have a perfume here. You have the Pacifica Indian Coconut Nectar perfume. You had the other one was the body spray. Let's rub that on your wrist. Keeping. Good idea. So let's move on now to a couple of the palettes that you gave me. So I have two here of the main palettes. I know you said you had a couple more. Did you want to grab them or do you want to just go with these ones today? Okay. So we have the Moonchild Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is called the Glow Kits. This is really good. Sorry, my nose is itching really bad. I think there's some dust in this stuff. It's normal. So I'm gonna pop this open. It's been used a little bit, but barely. Do you do a lot of highlights in your makeup routine? You want to try some of these? Okay, which ones? before. Let me get a brush. Alright, so let's go with the purple horseshoe first, okay? I don't want to get too much, so I'm going to try this one just on your cheek. We'll go this side first, that's fine. Okay. And then I'm going to go in on the other cheek with the blue moon. Honestly, I love them both. I think that they are a really nice, cool touch to a makeup look. But if you don't like wearing highlight, it might not be for you. You do like them? Okay, so I'm going to remove them so we can try the two lighter colors. Have you ever used this in a makeup look before? Because if you haven't, it might mean that you're just not going to. Oh, okay. So we'll try the blue ice. Okay. And we'll go with this cheek. Okay, and then the pink heart on your other cheek. Okay. So I think I like the blue. Like, I know we're not picking and choosing which colors we're gonna keep. I like the blue ones on you the best, and the purple ones. Those look great too, and those would look better with like a soft makeup look, where these are more a bit of like a more statement-y type of piece. But I think all in all, you're gonna want to keep the palette, right? Okay. All right. The next one is the Jaclyn Hill. This is the Becca palette by Jaclyn Hill. Or is it Becca and Jaclyn Hill's the palette? I don't know. I think Becca is the brand. Jaclyn Hill is like the feature. I could be wrong. But I do know that this is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush set that you have too. So I'm assuming it's like the feature. Okay. So let me open this up. Okay. Pretty. It's different. So we have these beautiful colors, and it looks like it's blush, a Rose Spritz Luminous blush, a Amaretto mineral blush, a Pamplemousse mineral blush, a Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and a Prosecco Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. So like a blush or pressed powder, I guess. Yeah. All right, let's go in with that blush under what we just did, just to see. I think that'll be interesting. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's just do like light. Perfect. It's very pretty. And then you want to try the powder. Going under the eyes. To the other side too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks nice on you, but it doesn't look like you're using it. Yeah, that's my worry too. If you haven't used it up to this point, I just feel like you're probably not going to. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the Jaclyn Hill, Becca Jaclyn Hill, however you say it. Did I close it all the way? And we're gonna keep the Moonchild by Anastasia. Okay. With the powder conversation, I just did notice too, and the highlight, you have a couple of those over here. So you have this Kat Von D translucent powder. Do you use translucent? I mean, I can try to knock it down and open it. Okay. Stuff gets everywhere. You haven't really used it at all, but it is open. Wipe this off. Where's my, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna, I don't think we can donate it because it's open. Okay, and then we have the prismatic highlighter here. I would get rid of this one because you have the Anastasia ones that are like the same. Alright, so we are going to get rid of both of those. And that one's been used, so we can't donate it either. So we'll do the powder. And what's this? Hard candy highlighter. Alright. And it looks like the last thing that we have in here are these two items. I have the Thirst Burst Drops by e.l.f. and the Sunday Riley Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. This one does not have an expiration date. Neither of them do. This one looks a lot older. Okay, this one I don't think's been used before. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this one, donate this one. Okay, put this in that pile. So that concludes our session for the makeup organization today. You did get rid of a ton of stuff, so that's really good. Everything else I'll go ahead and organize into the bags for you that you gave me. All right, so I have your list here, and I'm going to type this up and send it to you so you do have on file everything that you got rid of. But if you just want to take a quick look at all of the items that we wrote down, leave that with you right there. Just make sure you're good, and I'll have you give me a signature. Here's the pen when you're ready. Alright, so like I said, I will get this typed up for you and uploaded emailed. Okay, now before I leave and get everything packed up for you, do you want to schedule your next appointment? Alright. Let me know some good days and times for you. Okay. at 6? Okay. What's another good one? I have to look, so I just need a couple options. Okay. And if you want to give me one more option. Yeah, no, 8's fine. Alright. So I have Wednesday at 6, Friday at 5, or Tuesday at 8. Okay, so when I send the write-up to you, I'll let you know which one. Let's write this down. Optional appointment times. And which one did you want to, what did you want to get into next? Okay, cool. I'll write that down too. Alright, so just go ahead, make sure for the next few days you're pulling out those items so you can kind of collect them. I know sometimes if you're rushed, you're not going to grab everything because you're trying to remember where everything is and things like that. So just start pulling those out, be ready, and I will get this to you this evening or tomorrow for the list. Yep. And I will talk to you at your next appointment. It was really fun organizing and going through all of your makeup products with you today. So thanks again for choosing me, and I'll see you soon. All right. All right, so I'm back today to help you organize some of your clothes. I see more obviously in your closet, and you have pulled out a bin of laundry, your clothes here, and then we have a couple of bigger bins here that you have placed some items in that you want to go through. So I have my list just like last time, and I'm just gonna write on here dates, and we're gonna have a side for keep and donate. And you are good with donating all the clothes that you don't want. We don't have to throw any of these away like the makeups. Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead and we'll just jump right into it. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some of the items that you've given me. We'll go from there. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with this bin. It looks like these are mostly shorts and things like that. Okay, so we have a pair of, looks like pink shorts. These are in the size medium. These something that you are wearing typically. Okay. When do you think the last time that you wore them? Okay, well that probably means that you're gonna wear them again. So I will put these in the keep pile. Okay. Next we have a pair of these worn denim jean shorts. These are by Old Navy, it looks like. And they have these little folds on the bottom with a snap. And the pockets are functional, which is great. A lot of shorts for women. I don't know why they don't have that. Okay. These are a little tight. It doesn't have a size. Oh, wait, is this one? No, these are care instructions. So maybe they were cut out. Okay, we're gonna donate these. Alright, I'll set those in the other pile. I just put Old Navy jean shorts. Okay, perfect. Keep going. So next we have, looks like a pair of athletic kind of spandex shorts. These look like they're from the brand, I don't know, Yo. Never heard of that. Stretchy. gray and just red short, and they have this little V with the ribbed fabric. Do you wear these often, or? I mean, they look pretty new. There's no like issues. I don't see any signs of wear, but maybe you just don't like them. Okay. All right, I'll put them in the donate pile. Next, we have a skirt, it looks like. And this one, I believe, is Halara. But it does look like it has shorts. I'm correct, it felt like, yes. So underneath, there's a spandex short, so that's a really nice outfit for like a vacation, beach. What do you think? Okay, we're gonna keep this one. It doesn't have a size, but okay, I'll just fold that up. Keep pile. Alright, then we have this pair. It looks like cotton shorts. They're white. I believe they're cotton. Okay, they're a blend of cotton and polyester. It's 76% cotton. They are pink brand, and they have these little embroidered strawberries on them. You don't wear these anymore? Okay, it looks like over here you also have the sweatshirt that goes along with these. Is that something that you also want to get rid of as a pair? Okay, all right. So put this here for now. Fold this and let me write this down. Perfect. All right, let me just move these over here. All right, now we're gonna go to this pile that you have set out over here, and I'm just gonna start grabbing items, okay? All right, first we have, looks like a camouflage t-shirt. This one looks like it has the ribbed collar. It feels pretty soft. Is this something that you think you will wear? It looks like it could be like an oversized crop top. No? Alright, we'll donate this one. Just set that there. Let me write this on the list. I love that you're donating a lot of stuff, so that's great. So alright. Let's see what we have next. We have another pair of red shorts, but these ones look like, okay, so these also have the shorts. Is this something that you wear? These are size, let me look. So these are by Crazy Yoga. That's what the tag says. I don't know this brand. Size 8 to 10. Nice red top here. And then the nice flowy shorts on top and the spandex underneath. Looks like there's a pocket here. gonna keep those. Okay, I'll set them right there. Got a lot of different shorts here, so I'm gonna continue with that. We have another pair of those type of shorts. These are by Avia in this pretty light blue periwinkle color. I love the ribbed top. Gives you some extra flexibility if you're working out or just want something comfortable. These have the pockets on the actual pants, and then they have the shorts. Is this something that you wear a lot or that you have worn recently? Okay. Yeah, you do have a small, like, looks like a little stain right there, maybe. And definitely nothing that can stop us from donating that. They're very, otherwise, good condition. Okay, I'll put them in the donate pile. Alright, so let's see here. What else do you have that we might want to go through? Okay. So we have a pair of black shorts. These have that very like waterproof type of feel, and they have a pocket here. They are All in Motion brand. Bit of a cute little accent on the side that you can see through here. Very breathable with these little holes. These are size medium as well, and they have a built-in like pants area, but it's just like this. It's not this short. I don't like that. I know a lot of people don't like it and they prefer the spandex shorts. So yeah, and these have the pocket on one side only. Okay, donate. Cool. Put that there. Alright, I'll write that too. Perfect. Moving right along. Alright, so next we have, let's see, what is this? Turn this right side out. Looks like you have a very light and super soft cotton t-shirt. Well, I don't know if it's cotton actually. Let me look. It's probably something else too. It doesn't say, but this is the American Eagle brand. You can see it's super light. You can see through it. And this one is in the extra large. I think this is the men's size. It's pretty big. It's a V-neck because you can see on the collar here. But overall, it's so soft. You like wearing these to bed? Okay, I'll keep that one over here in this pile for you. Right there. Alright. I'm just gonna pull something out of the bin, the next thing out. Alright, so move this out of the way. This is not turned right side out either, so I'll do that now. Okay. So this is a sweatshirt, and it looks like it says hot rods, and it has some old cars on it, and it's a decal shirt. It's got 3 of them, purple, pink, and lavender, and then it has a bit of a ribbed collar up top. This is the brand No Boundaries, and it's a 2XL, just like a big comfy shirt, it looks like. It also has the ribbed base and the ribbed sleeves. Alright, you're gonna keep this one? Alright, I'll put that in that pile with your other t-shirt here. Alright, perfect. Let's see here. What else are we looking at? Okay, we have another pair of shorts. These are really like a silkier feel to them, quite soft. Looks like it's by an off-brand because it is beachwear. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Don't see any stains or any signs really of wear. They're just short shorts. Relaxed shorts. These are in a large. Okay, and they have the ties. Sometimes you don't have the ties, they're lost. These have them, so that's good. Gonna keep them? Okay, I'll set them right here with the other shorts you kept. Alright, so next we are pulling out another item here. It looks like a short crop top, ribbed fabric. I know you like that type of fabric. It's nice and stretchy. This is the Rue 21 medium size ribbed crop top in pink. Oh, you just got this? You at a thrift store? Okay, so then you obviously want to keep it. Must have accidentally thrown it in the pile then. Okay, let me just fold it for you. Okay, so next, pulling out the next item, looks like we have a sports bra by Under Armour. Nice stretchy band on that, and it does have the crossback. What do you think? It's gray with like this pink coral color. And it's made, it feels like a polyester and spandex, obviously. No? Gonna donate? Okay. Do you want me to write the color, or can I just put Under Armour sports bra? Okay. Let's keep moving through. We're doing really good. I don't know what this is. We're just gonna pull it. Looks like a pair of pants. So we have some blue sweatpants. These are by, it looks like New Balance. The ribbed band, just like any sweatpants, like really. And cuffed bottom. Yep. Let me check. Tag is cut off, so I don't know what size. Have you worn them recently? Did you wear them this past winter? Okay. Alright, then we'll donate. So you have some items sitting over here too. Did you want to go through those as well? Okay, I'll grab those next. So you have a shirt here. This looks like it's really soft. It doesn't have a brand, but it does feel like it might be like a work said, you can feel it. It is super soft. Keep it? Alright, good choice. It's really nice. Alright, I'm just going to switch over to this section. Looks like you have a bag. This one is a VS, Victoria's Secret. Has the metal gold logo. And it's just kind of a textured faux leather pattern with this little accent on the side, and it has these bits as well. That's on both sides. So here is the full look. Is this something that you use frequently? It has a striped interior, like a silky, and only one small pocket on the side over here with the smooth black base. Okay. You don't really use that one. Alright, I'll set that there for donation. And we'll just put VS black tote. So the next thing that is in this pile is some Adidas shoes. These are, like I said, the Adidas. Doesn't have a specific like type, but they are obviously in this pretty, I call this like a woodland green. This is velvet. Given that it's like a nice accent to the shoe, I like it. And then the gold accents here. And the velvet is also on the back. What size? These are 8s. Is that your size? Have you worn them recently? So you have more sneakers. So these aren't really your go-tos or anything. I would suggest probably getting rid of them. If you haven't worn them in the last 3 months, it's not likely that you'll wear them. So they're still in pretty good condition. I totally feel like we could thrift. Like someone would thrift these. Okay, I'll put those on the donation list. Green Adidas. Size 8. Alright, moving on to the next thing. This is just a little hat. It's like a bucket hat, I think they call these. Looks like it is from the DC Open tennis competition sponsored by Hyundai, and it has this little cute koala on it. It's just open on the inside, really light. Do you wear bucket hats often, or not really? Have you ever worn this? Okay, we'll donate it then. Alright, donation it is. Doing great. We have a really long donation list, so. Alright, and then it looks like, I think this is the last thing that you have in this pile. Oh, there's one more bag back here too, sorry. Looks like you have a bathing suit here, so it is by Wild Fable. It is in navy blue. In the size medium. It's this very stretchy kind of ribbed material. It looks new. And it's got this V on the front and then the back. And then it has a top like this. Also, obviously, same material. It's ribbed. And then the back clips, kind of like a bra. The gold accent. And then the adjustable bit here. Doesn't fit. Alright. Another donation. And then this bag. So you have this, looks like a gym bag. It is a green, it has a very burlap type of material about it, almost like a rucksack for like camping, military use. It's very thick. It has the black connector here for the strap. You have the long strap, and then you have the short straps, and this has the Punisher logo on it. So it's about the size. It zips up top, obviously, and then the sides have some small pockets here as well. You want to keep this for your gym bag? Okay, it's a really cool bag. It's unique, so I'll stick that back there. All right, and then you wanted to look at this one. All right, I think you want to donate it. Okay, so this looks like it is like a range, so it goes from this light blue to a dark blue. It has the dog, so it's pink. This is a size medium, but it definitely looks oversized, and it has this material inside. This reminds me of jersey sheets. Very like soft cotton material. So you don't wear this often. So I will say this is like a raincoat. So I feel like you don't usually wear raincoats super frequently, but they're good to have. So if you don't want it, we'll donate it. But I do think this is a material, it's got this nice collar on it, that is worth keeping. It's a very cute raincoat too. And it's light but warm. A lot of raincoats are just like the plastic. But this one has this nice soft interior. Okay, we're gonna keep it. Perfect. All right, is there anything else that you want to go over to potentially get rid of before I go? No? All right, so let's just go over your list here. All right, so for donations, we have the Old Navy jean shorts. We have the Yo Rio red spandex shorts. The pink strawberry outfit that's white. The camouflage crop top t-shirt. The light blue exercise shorts. The black all-in motion shorts. The Under Armour sports bra. The New Balance blue sweatpants. The Victoria's Secret black tote bag. The green Adidas shoes in size 8. The DC Open white bucket hat. The navy blue Wild Fable bikini. Anything else? All right, so if you could just sign right there at the bottom where the X is, so that you're attesting to I'm taking all of this with me today for donation. Thank you. And I'm just gonna also sign. And we'll just date this. All right, so I put all of the donations over here. I'll grab them on my way out and donate them. Now, I know you have a few other items that you want to go through later this week, right? Okay, so you wanted to do a few books that you have. All right, we can go through those, and I can organize those on your shelves and things if need be. And then what else were you wanting to go through? Okay, so you have a whole bunch of like hair products, accessories. All right, and were you going to need to kind of maybe test and try those on to see? Okay, so I can help you do that. So do you want to schedule that now? Sure. All right, so what days would be good for you this week? Okay, not Thursday. All right, and what time on Wednesday? Yeah, I can do that. And did you want to provide one for next week for the final? All right, what time? That works for me. That'll probably take 40 minutes or so for that one. Yeah. All right. So then I will see you on Wednesday, and I'll go ahead and grab this stuff and I'll get out of your way so you can have a great rest of your day. All right. I'll see you soon. Hello. Thanks for having me back. So today we are going to be going through some of your books and deciding if you want to keep them or donate them, and then I'll just be organizing them on your shelving here and in the other room. Okay, so you've pulled out a ton of books. I have a stack here, and then I have obviously a giant stack here. And today I'm not going to be writing down donated books. I have my laptop, so just use this laptop to type these in to make sure that they are eligible for donation at one of the local libraries. If not, we will take them to a thrift or a bookstore, okay? All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to just start my list here. Just log in. This is a little website where I can put in the zip code and it will tell me if the books are eligible for donation near us. Okay, got the zip code in. Donation. Okay, so we can just go ahead. I'm going to start grabbing the books. We'll go through them, all right? So the first one I have here is Miss Hemper's Chronicles. Pretty small book. It's in really good condition. It does look like you bought it from a used book sale. Doesn't have any ripped sides of paper. Have you read it? Okay, so since you've read it, is it one of those books that you really enjoyed and you want to keep, or? Okay, we're going to donate it. Let me just type it in here, okay? That's Sarah Bynon. Okay, so this one is eligible for donation, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in your pile, okay? All right. So the next one we have is this one. It looks like you might have gotten this from an old library sale because it does have the covering with the library covering. This one is called Sleepwalking in Daylight, and it's by Elizabeth Flock. Sorry. So this one shows a little bit more signs of wear, but it's in really good condition. You can see it was marked for discard at the local library. Have you read this one? You haven't read it? Are you interested in reading it, or is this just not your style? Looks like it's a novel. Okay. So probably not something you're interested in. Okay. let me just type it in and see if it's eligible for donation, okay? I spelled that wrong. Okay, we're good for donation on this one. You're sure you're not going to read it? Okay, cool. So I'll just stick this right here. Alright, so I still have this giant pile. I'm going to grab one of the children's books that you have in this little children's book pile. This also looks like you might have gotten it from a local library sale. Are your kids still at an age where they might read this? Okay. Any special memories attached to this book? I have a few children's books that I would never get rid of because they were just my kids' absolute favorites. Okay, so this looks like pretty good condition for donation. Really beautiful illustrations. I love that about these children's books when they have the authentic illustrations. It's just really so nice. So thinking a donation of this one as well. Okay, let me just see. I'm sure that this is probably donatable. Lori Mortensen. Yep, all good on the donation for this one as well. A cute book. Alright. Next we have this one. Another children's book. This one is called Finding Winnie, and it looks like it's won a Caldecott prize. But anyway, I always know it's going to be a good one if I see this. This is the true story of the world's most famous bear. The kids really like this one. These pages are super thick. This looks to be in really good condition. Was this a special book to your kids? This one also has really pretty illustrations. So, are you thinking that you might want to keep this one? Keep. Okay, I'll keep it too. It's actually rather long for a children's book, but I'd like to read it. Yeah, so no visible signs of wear, really. So we're going to keep this one. Okay, I'm just going to type it onto your keep list. Okay, got it. That there. Okay, so we're just going to jump back to this pile for a minute. So this looks like a possible textbook. This one says The Landmark Thucydides. This is a comprehensive guide to the Peloponnesian War. Looks like you have marked it a couple places. There's some notes. You used this one in college. Is this something you need? It's definitely an impressive book, and you definitely used it because you've got markings and notes. Really good, like historical text. On the fence. So this looks like something you really dove into. So maybe keep it, but if you never use it and it has no real significance to you, then you can always just donate. Yeah. Okay. So we might be able to donate it to like a college textbook store for someone to purchase it as a used book. I imagine these are quite expensive if it's a textbook for college. You know, they tend to mark those up quite a bit. So let's check it out. Other than that, it's just normal wear. Alright, so let me just type this in. Robert Strasser. Okay, now I would say that this is new in moderate condition. I'm sorry, used in moderate condition. Okay, so it doesn't look like this edition is still used for textbooks in college, so it wouldn't be a donation opportunity, so I would recommend just keeping it. It's a really nice book, so nothing else. It could be a living room, like coffee table book, because, I mean, it is really pretty. It's got some historical photos. Okay, I'll set it aside for you. On this pasta. So the next one we have is by T. Kingfisher. It says A House with Good Bones. This one looks like it might be like maybe a horror novel of some sort, and possibly a book that you purchased from a library sale, maybe a used book store. Yeah, a lot of those, like the library will have books that they might not use, and then it gets into a used bookstore or somewhere. Oh, at the beach. I love going to those used bookstores near the beaches. They usually have really good books. Just take a look here. This is great condition. Have you read this book? It's in perfect condition. Great author. I love this author. Yeah. You have a bookmark in it. Did you start it? So you should keep it then. Yeah, keep it. Okay. I'm going to put this in your keep pile. Okay. Next we have another one of those discard library books. This one is The Orchard of Lost Souls, a novel by Nadifa Muhammad. Really good condition, at least on the outside. Have you read this one? This one has really big print. Like, that's pretty good print for a big novel. It's usually much smaller. That's nice. Okay, so we'll just put this in the donations. That's the nice thing about library books, because some books, like, you read them, you're not going to keep them, you know what I mean? Okay, good donation. All right, we are making a lot of progress, so this is good. So next, we have this quite old book, it looks like. And this is called Anastasia, The Riddle of Anna Anderson. And this is about the Grand Duchess Anastasia of the Romanov family. And the book of whether or not, I've read this book, it's wonderful, this woman who claimed years later to be her as an adult who had escaped execution was really her. Yeah. Have you read this book? You have. Okay. And it's something that you really enjoyed and you might want to keep, or this one has little pictures in it too. They are, just past them. Okay, so you really like this kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll just hold on to it. It's definitely an old book. It's in great condition. To the last couple on this side. We have 2 left over here, so let's go ahead and finish these children's books. So this is the next children's book. Have you read this one with your kids? Well, if you already read it, they liked it, but you know what I mean, not something they do again a lot, we can just donate it. It's like a counting book, so it's pretty for pretty young kids, I think. But other than that, really good condition. No issues. Let me just put this into the system. Can't see the full author. I'll just put the last bit. Okay, the local library will actually take this one. Okay, and then the last one. This is called The Great Clo, also a children's book. Looks like really good illustrations. And this one is signed by the author, so I don't know what I'm going to get rid of this one, I don't think. and I've never read these by him. They're very long stories, but they're quadrilogies, as you can see, but really cool pictures. Have you read this one with your kids yet? Yeah, you should. It's really good. So I'm sure that a store would take this, especially because it is signed by the author, but it's a really good book, and you know, I would recommend keeping it even just as a collectible for your kids. I don't see any like issues, like no wear, no tears, no writing in the book. And if they don't like it now, they probably will when they get a little bit older. No issues. Book is in good condition. Gonna keep it? Okay, so we've got all the children's books over here completed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more books here in your pile. So the next book is called The Field Guide for the Formerly Villainous. This really pretty pages on the side. This says cozy fantasy at its most charming. I think this is a newer book, isn't it? I think like I saw this for release at Books A Million. You bought it? Did you read it already? Because I mean, literally there's no signs of wear. You read it? Okay. Is it something you want to keep on your shelf? I mean, it's a pretty book. Not gonna read it again, just gonna donate it. Okay, it's a nice cover, it's pretty. And I like I said, these are really cute as well. That's by Autumn England. Local library will take this one. It's good. So let's continue here. The next book is quite a large one. Really pretty book. This one is Agatha Christie, of course, and this is the Perrault collection. Do you like the mysteries by her? How many books does this contain? Really pretty page on the front here. 4, it looks like about 4 of his books. This is like Harry Potter book large. So all mysteries. And you read all of these? Just checking, make sure it's in good condition for donation, but it looks great. Yeah, I don't see any issues, so, and since you've read it, yeah, so this one has these 4 books. All of these. Okay, so we're going to donate it. we're having really good luck with the donation. This one's good too. We have a lot of good books. So far only the Peloponnesian War book we aren't able to donate. Our pile is getting big here. This is really good. All right, 3 more books. So the next 2 are still by T. Kingfisher. These are 2 of her smaller books. This one is called Thornhedge. And this is a science fiction. Really pretty illustration. You read this one last week. It's a short one. It's like, what, 150 pages? 110 pages. It's kind of you could read this in like a day, morning, whatever. Okay, so you wanted to donate this one too? The library has 5 copies, so they don't want it. That library. Okay, that one. We'll do it that one. Okay, so I'll just mark this one. This is the South Library. Okay, so I will just go ahead. This is going to go to a different library than the others. Because the main library that we're donating to has a couple copies of this already. But the other library will take it. Alright, so the next book is Nettle and Bone, also by T. Kingfisher, also science fiction. It's a little bookmark. And another cool little illustration. One is a bit longer, at about 240 pages roughly. Have you read this one? No. Okay. Thinking you might want to keep it? Yeah, I can check it. Yeah, I'll check if there's a donation available, so you can just drop it off when you finish it if you don't want to keep it. Very good condition. Doesn't really matter since you're going to keep it anyway, but it looks like you bought it used, so still really good condition. This book talks about this book at the end. It's one of my favorite books, horror books that I've read, and it's like a weird unsettling type of horror. It's not like graphic or anything. I don't really like the graphic horror novels. Yeah. Okay, so let me just check if you could donate this later. Yeah, this one you can take to the South Library when you're done. Okay. And then the last book is this Louvre book. It looks like a really pretty illustration book, but I'm gonna find out. Pretty coffee table book. Wow. So this one is definitely a coffee table book. It has beautiful photos of various pieces from the Louvre. Where did you get this book? You got it at the Louvre. Well, I can't imagine donating a book like this. You gotta keep this. It's like a work of art. You got all these gorgeous pieces, which obviously you couldn't have seen them all. The Louvre was so big. But this is a great coffee table statement piece. People come over, they want something to look at. They have this nice book that's a great conversation piece for art. And it's like these really good pages quality. It's like that thick, glossy pages. Yeah, I would definitely keep this. Okay, wonderful. And they have all these different sections. Gotta put this out. This is pretty. And then they have like the actual arts of the building itself. Look at that. So pretty. And it's all in French, which obviously it's kind of, if you don't speak French, you want to read it, but it's really a visual guide. Yeah. Very gorgeous. Alright, so you're going to keep this one. Alright, perfect. So close this one. Oh, and you can see on the front it says the Musée du Louvre edition. It's really pretty. Okay, so let me just go ahead and finalize everything in here. For donation. And I'm going to drop these off today. You've only kept a few, so I'll go ahead and organize those. But those were donations, which is great. And if you could just add that for you, your PIN for authorizing that these books will be taken to donation. Thank you. Then I'm going to put drop off today. We'll do the between 5 and 8 option. Alright, so I've got everything finalized here, and our final appointment will be later this week for your hair items. Looks like we already scheduled it. Okay, perfect. So I will see you at that appointment. Have your hair down if you can, so that we can go ahead and test anything out that you don't know if you want to keep or not. And I look forward to seeing you then. Okay, have a great one. Bye. Hello, thank you so much for having me back. So today we are going to be organizing and testing all of your hair products. So thank you so much for having your hair down, so we can easily just kind of try everything out. See, you have it down, you got a brush, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So behind me here, you've laid out some of your hair stuff, so let's just take a look. So you have a bag of a ton of brushes. You have a bag of quite a few products here. We'll go through those and check them out. And then you have a basket here of a bunch of different accessories. So you have some clips, you have some little like clip and bead type things, you have barrettes, bobby pins, so we'll go through this as well. Now, is there anything else that you want to grab to do organizing for before we get started? Alright, so let me just write this form up for keep and donate or throw away. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to get started with the brushes. I do have this little mirror up, so if we do any clips or something, you can see if you like how it looks, alright? Alright. So I'm just going to start with the first brush in the bag. It's this wooden paddle brush. Do you use this one often? This is a nice big brush. You have a lot of hair. You like this brush? I think that's a pretty easy win then. Just keep it, right? Okay, so we will add this to the keep pile. Next, you have this plant brush. It's really cute. It's worn. You can tell you've used it a lot. It looks like a wet brush. I don't think it's the brand, but it's kind of like the same. Let's try this one out. Does it really run through your hair nicely? Did you, I know it looks worn. Did you like stop using it? Do you still use it a lot? I haven't used it for a while. Personally, I am loving how it kind of easily runs through your hair. Let me just get this knot out. I would keep it, but if you're not going to use it, then you can just toss it. This wouldn't be a donatable thing because it's used, so used. Alright, so we'll toss it then. If you're not going to use it, no point. Alright, I'll write that one down. I'm going to set that here so it's closer to me and I can write it down easily. Alright, so the next brush, well, actually it's going to be comb. So we have this wide tooth. Let's try it out. Sorry, a bit of a knot on this side. Got it though. Okay. Let's see here. Is this something? I'm going to section with it so you can just see if it sections for you well. Do you do many styles? Well, it's always great to have a comb like this. Do you have any other combs? Let me look, because if you have more, I can see getting rid of this one, but if not, I would keep it. Just got a little bit going on right there. There we go. You have beautiful hair. I love how it actually really is hydrated so it brushes out easily. Let me check and see if you have any others. So you do have another comb. You have this one, which is a little bit of a finer tooth comb. These little red parts are usually for teasing. Do you tease your hair? Let's just try this one. Oops, sorry. You can kind of feel how it's much finer. You agree? So I would just keep this one then if you don't use it so much. absolutely just do this one. And you can see, like, I can section with this one. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of this one, keep this one. All right, just put that on your list. Next, we have a bamboo brush. This is by Heavenly Hair. Really pretty, like engraving on the back. Does not look very worn. It's the Ionic Massage Brush, it says. This one you use a lot? No? Okay, let's see then. Knots here. I'm just getting the rest of those out. Wow, I love this brush on your hair. So these brushes are usually really good for distributing the oils from the top to the bottom of your hair. So if you try to brush it a lot to do that, this is a good brush for that. I love that it's not wood, it's bamboo, so it's a sustainable material as well. Sorry. So, what do you think? Might want to start using it more. Alright. We will put this back in the keep pile. Okay. I love brushing your hair. It's so nice. Alright, so next we have this brush. It is a much heavier or stronger kind of bristled brush. A harder bristled brush. So let's try this one. These are good for, like, if you do slick back, ponytails, things like that very frequently. What do you think? Don't want to keep it. Okay, I'll put this in the donate pile. Next we have a head massager there in your bag. Just this little pink plastic. Keep it. I know, I love these things. Alright. Next, I have a pink plastic brush. This is by Bliss. Is this one of your brushes that you use a lot? did keep the other large, like the big head brush, so as long as you have a large paddle brush, I don't think you need two really. This one is more of like a wet brush, though, I will say that. And I like the open back, so if you do wet hair in it, it's gonna dry easily. And then just go behind you. Beautiful. Beautiful hair. So you're gonna just donate this one or throw it away? Okay. Yeah, just keep the other one. Perfect. Open tracking. Makes sense. Let me write this one down. All right. Let's get the next item out of the bag. All right. So the next is this giant, what do they call these? Curling brushes. I'm kind of at a loss at forgetting what they call them, but do you do blowouts on your hair often? No? It was like a little thing you wanted to try. Okay, did it work out? You didn't like it? Didn't look good. Okay, so you probably can just donate this one then, yeah? Alright. I mean, it can be used to brush your hair, but it's just like the hard bristle brush that you have. So I don't feel like you don't need a rounded brush because it's just gonna make it harder if you're just gonna brush it straight, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on the donate list. Getting through things really well. Next we have this. It also has hard bristles. It is a straightener, heatless straightener. So I'm just going to grab a section of your hair here and use it. Do you use this on your hair very much? Have you ever used it? It flows through your hair really nicely. This is also really good to distribute product. Okay, so you're gonna keep this one. It's really satisfying to use on your hair. I like it. Yeah, just because you have really nice, hair glides through. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the next item. So we have one more hard bristle brush. This is more usually for like a men's hair care brush, or you can use this for like styling slick backs and just similar styles. But if you keep that red brush, then you don't really need to have this one as well, unless you want it. What do you think? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so keep it just to have a nice easy travel type of brush like that. It is easier to travel with something like that small, yeah. Okay, I will stop brushing. Okay, next we have these jade hair or head massagers, so let's go ahead and try them out on you, okay? Do you use these often? You don't really like them? Okay, so we'll go ahead and donate them. Alright, so the only thing left in this bag is a little wave, or I'm sorry, edges brush. Do you use this on your edges? It's a really good tool to have, especially when you have baby hairs. It's small. I don't think it hurts to keep it around. Gonna keep it? Alright. Perfect. So that is all the brushes. So we're gonna move on to, do you want to do products or clips next? Okay. Alright. You can kind of just go back and forth. Alright, so the first thing I have is a 5-in-1 Wonder Spray. This is a Curl Piece brand. It sounds like it's about out. I'm gonna get a brush too, brush hair, just once I put the product down, I want to brush this in. Okay, since the bottle is really almost out, we'll just throw it away. Is that alright? Okay. Next product is this Strawberry Oat Milk Detangler. I'm going to use this on the other side. Is this something that you use a lot of? Not lately. Okay. This is probably a really great option for summer to detangle like after the pool. Just like a leave-in conditioner. It's feeling really good in your hair. Keep that one? Alright, perfect. Next, I have two Hask sprays. They have different labeling, but they're the same product. It looks like they just rebranded. It's the coconut oil. Let's just do this. Switch up the brush on this one. Oh, I love these products in your hair. It's really just like making everything glide. Yeah. Is this a go-to product for you? Alright, so we'll throw away that one bottle that's pretty much empty. And we'll keep the other bottle. I'll mark that it's empty. Okay. Next we have a BTC, turn up the heat, flat iron heat protector. Do you do heat protectant in your hair? Like, do you use heat on your hair a lot? Probably a good thing to keep then. It smells really nice. Just doing it back in your hair here. You always do, if you ever use heat on your hair, you always want to have a heat protectant handy. That's a nice small bottle too, so it's not taking up a lot of room. So I agree, it's a good product to keep. Alright, so we're keeping that one. Let's just switch over, do some clips. I do have some sprays left, but your hair's a little wet, so let's give it a second to dry. So next I have this cute little snowflake bag, it looks like, with some stuff inside. Let's check it out. So these are some little, thought I dropped it. These are some little snowflake clips that can go into your hair. Just pop them open. They look like this. Oh, you used it for like a party hairstyle. Okay, are they something you want to keep? No? Alright. Is it okay if I leave them in this bag and get rid of them? Great. So next, I have a few claw clips. This is a white bow claw clip. Is this something that you like to wear? Just gonna add it to the back of your hair here. Too heavy, so you never wore it? Alright, if it's too heavy when you wore it, it's going to be too heavy every time you wear it. So, we'll donate. Beautiful. Very nice clip. Alright, next we have a claw clip that is much lighter. It is this plastic, clear plastic one. Probably will fit in your hair. We can try it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that fits good. Okay, keep it. Let's go ahead and try similar one. I have two of these. We have a black and a brown. And we'll try these out here. So I'm going to do one on this side, one on that side. Okay, cool. Keep both. Alright, we have this one. I'm thinking it's probably a little too heavy. It is this metal one. If that other one was too heavy, this one definitely feels heavy and it's like not very big. But let's just stick it on. It's not your thing. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this, and you have another one like it right here. Get rid of both. Got it. there's like even more over there, mostly in this color. There's like a purple and white as well. Do you use all of these? Do you want to keep a few, donate a few? These are great when you're dyeing your hair or cutting, having a trim. I'm just going to put a couple of them in your hair. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more over here, and there's 4 in your hair. So that's 12. You want to keep 6 and donate 6. All right. Let me grab these 6. All right, so I put the 6 aside. Let me just write that down. All right. Next, I have a couple of these. I have 1, 2, let's just put 3. All right, and what I can find in here, I have 3. I love these for doing makeup. Let's just put these in your hair. What do you think? They're perfect for just pulling them out of your face. You're doing a face mask, you're doing makeup, you're washing your face. Just keep them all. Okay, good idea. I'll take these out. Next, we have 2 of these mini clips. I'm gonna just put them in your hair like this. They look cute. You could use them for like a small amount of hair to put up while keeping the rest of your hair down. And they're very small and like lightweight. I would keep them. Okay. Let's get back over to a little bit of hair care products. So we have a hair clarifier here. This is if you have like any product buildup. This helps to get it out. Is this something that you have used in your hair frequently, or? All right, so keep that one. Next, I just have a basic anti-static to get static hair in the winter. This is great to have around for that. If you like this, I would order some soon. Feels like it's getting low. Switch out my brush. Keep the static stuff. All right. So next we have a hair oil. This is the Cake Soft Touch hair oil. It says reset, restore hair oil, ultra smoothing, moisturizing, and taming. And it smells like cake. It smells really good. So that one's about empty. So I'm gonna throw it away and I'm gonna write it down so you can get more, because there's literally like, I used the last of it. Alright, so what else have we not gone over yet? These. I have a gunmetal type of colored barrette. I have a gold of the same style barrette. This look really cute on you. And then I have a mini. Okay, so you want to keep the two and then get rid of the mini one. So we're going to get rid of this one. Okay, and then I'll keep these two. These are really cute. Definitely a good style for you. Alright, and then we have a travel detangler size mist by Pixie. It's just, this is a really fine mist. You don't like this one? Alright, so I'm gonna brush it in and then we'll put it on the donation list, okay? Can I adjust your chair forward just a tad? Thanks. Looks like it might be a stormy day today out. It's pretty overcast. You got any plans? No? Good. Well, hopefully a very relaxing day then. If you don't have any plans, I feel like the rain is always a nice thing to relax too. So I'm always surprised by people that just don't like a good rainy day. It'll rain every day, I get, but every now and then, it's so nice. So I'm just finishing up a good brush on your hair because we are about to be done. Okay. anything else that you would like us to go through before we finish everything up? All right. All right. So I'm going to just go over with you the items that you did opt to donate or throw away. So we have a wet brush, the wide tooth comb, the red hard bristle brush, the pink paddle brush, the large rounded brush, a jade head massager, both of them, sorry, the curl wonder spray that was almost empty, the Hask coconut spray that was empty, the small snowflake hair clips, the white bow claw clip, the metal one, the 2 metal bedazzled claw clips, 6 basic claw clips in various colors, the cake hair oil that was empty, and the mini claw clip in the brown color. Okay, so here is the list, and go ahead and just sign on the X whenever you're ready. Thank you, and then I'll take that back. I'll go ahead and sign as well. Alright, I will, like with all the other sessions, I will send you a list of this for your personal records. I will stick around for a bit just to pack up the donation items and organize the other items that you chose to keep. This was our final organizing session, so I really enjoyed helping you organize your things, and I hope that I can come see you again in the future. Give me a call anytime if you need anything organized, and hopefully I'll see you soon.